Up next on this edition of YPN News, experience the greatest gathering ever at the House of Yahweh in Abilene, Texas. Learn what's bringing people from all nations to fulfill this long-awaited prophecy, a gathering that tops that of Moses himself. The Great Gathering. Many things might come to mind when you hear that phrase, but the Great Gathering we are speaking of is the multitude of people who will be flowing to the House of Yahweh in Abilene, Texas, as scriptures foretell. This gathering is taking place right now with the proclamation of the message of the kingdom going out to all nations by the House of Yahweh, as spoken of in Matthew 24:14. And the prophet Jeremiah says in chapter 23, that they will no longer say, as surely as Yahweh lives, who brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but they will say, as surely as Yahweh lives, who brought up and led the seed of the house of Israel to the protected place at Abel. So stay with us as we experience this Feast of Unleavened Bread 2017 at the House of Yahweh, and what some say is the beginnings of the greatest gathering of all time. Our journey began with a warm welcome from the House of Yahweh, where YPN correspondent Miranda Simon helped us learn more about this great gathering.
I'm sitting here with Tana, one of the receptionists here at the House of Yahweh, and this office that we're sitting in right now is the place where everything goes on. So can you tell us a little bit about what takes place in this South office?
Well, we take calls from people, and when people want to visit the House of Yahweh, they come through here, and we have books, tapes, holy garments, everything available here at this office. Our pastor and overseer, Israel Hawkins, he puts out a prophetic word magazine and a monthly newsletter every week, and he does many, many television shows. Mm-hmm. And of course, our phone number is on all the literature, and it comes across the screen when he's preaching. Mm-hmm. And so we always know when he's done a show, because mm-hmm. the phone lines start to light up. And they've been lighting up a lot lately.
I see. Now, is it true that people from all over the world call the House of Yahweh?
Oh yes, everywhere.
So where are some of these places that they're calling from?
We have calls from Africa. We have calls from all over the United States. We have the United Kingdom, South America, everywhere. France. We even had Tokyo the other day.
Wow,
and, yeah,
Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Some would even wonder, how does Tokyo get the messages that's coming out from this place?
Prophecy. Yahweh has prophesied that in these last days that it will go out to all the ends of the earth.
And it is absolutely coming to pass.
It had to come to pass. We had to be able to reach all nations, to bring the nations in, because it's the gathering that's going on right now. Mm-hmm. You see, we've got the wars, and we've got all the things that you see going on in the news, and Yahweh had to get this message to all nations so that they would know where to come, because there's only one place that's offered protection. And I know that's hard to believe sometimes, mm-hmm. but there really is only one place. And Deuteronomy 12:5 says you have to seek that place, and then there you have to go. And when you get there, you have to seek the priest. And the priest in these last days is our pastor and overseer, Israel Hawkins, and he teaches this peaceful solution. He teaches this way to peace. He teaches us how to have this protection. These laws are like that umbrella. That is what protects us.
So you've been under this protection that you're speaking of. Where have you been gathered from, or where have you come from?
Well, the pastor has gathered me from Chicago, Illinois.
Right here in the United States. I see. Now, if you could leave our watchers, or those who are listening to us right now, with one thought, what would it be?
It would be get here, and don't wait. Get here as soon as you can, because this is the place.
As we talked to the crowds, we met people from many places and were amazed to see just how far and wide this gathering actually reached.
Shalom, I'm JL Jones, and I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, and it's great to be a part of this great gathering.
Hi, I'm MJ, and I'm from all the way from Philippines, and we're enjoying the feast here in the House of Yahweh, Abilene, Texas.
I'm Donna. I'm from New York.
Hi, my name is Diana, and I'm from
the great state of Illinois, and I'm gathered here with all my sisters.
My name is Hulda. I'm from Africa. Kenya is in Africa. But I feel it's great being in the house of Yahweh.
I'm Deborah. I'm from Camden, Arkansas, and I'm really enjoying the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Hi, I'm Anaya, and I am enjoying this great gathering. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, and I'm enjoying my sisters and enjoying learning.
Another remarkable thing about this feast was that all who came were fed 3 abundant meals per day, all completely free of charge, something we had never seen before. No registration fees, free food for the entire feast, and free spiritual food from the last day's witness, Israel Hawkins.
So we're here at this great feast of Passover and Unleavened Bread, and we have a special event this evening that we're attending, and we're getting some feedback from the people that are here, and they are having a great feast on pizza, unleavened pizza, might I add, that has been gifted to every participant here from the great Pastor Israel Abel Hawkins. And everyone here is showing their love and how thankful they are for this opportunity. And we've got a couple of people right here who would like to share as well. Where are you from?
I'm from Maryland.
And what brings you here?
The joy, peace, and love, and the great fellowship here.
Yep, what you got there? What are you eating?
I'm eating pizza with hamburger, it looks like, and Fritos and Coca-Cola.
All right, how's it taste?
Beautiful, it's yummy.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Texas.
What are you about to go get in just a few minutes?
I'm going to get me some pizza.
Okay, so these girls are serving food, but I heard a little rumor that some of you actually helped prepare all this wonderful food, the unleavened pizza, including the crust and all of that.
Is this true? Yes, this is true.
Ooh, so you spent a lot of time preparing this, huh? Now you're serving. Looks like great little workers here.
It takes weeks of preparing, but here we are.
And it's actually fun once we because you get to work with everybody and meet everybody.
How much are you charging them for all of this?
It's free.
It's free, and that's because?
It was a gift.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. What did you have for lunch today?
Enchiladas and some corn and also some black beans.
How was it?
Very authentic. It tastes really great, and as you said before, this is really awesome that our pastor is giving us free food. We have so many homeless people that can't afford to buy food, and pastor is giving us 3 meals a day. And that's like really awesome. You think about the scriptures, how Yeshua fed the multitude, and it's like really, really awesome. Also, for us to be servants and know what it is to serve one another and show that love and the unity that Yahweh wants us to have to be in His kingdom.
Yeremia said it clearly in chapter 23. Behold, the day is come, says our Father, great Yahweh. Righteous branch and a holy king, our high priest, Yeshua will forever reign. A gathering so great and so righteous, where there is no evil demonic states. Yahweh, He is our righteousness, and we declare this truth in every season, fulfilling Daniel's great prophecy. imagine that it's Yahweh's great will, a huge crowd that's gathering on a single hill, being taught and learning how to teach others at Yahweh's house, at Able, led by Yahweh, Yahshua, and the witness Israel. The light is shining brightly, and now praises fill the air. They are speaking glory to Yahweh. His love is everywhere. Daniel showed Yahweh's sure prophecies in the time of his duration. Yahshua described the work, the gathering, and the actual generation. Try to imagine that it's Yahweh's great will, a huge crowd that's gathering on a single hill, being taught and learning how to teach others at Yahweh's house, at Able, led by Yahweh. Try to imagine that it's Yahweh's great will, a huge crowd that's gathering on a single hill, being taught and learning how to teach others at Yahweh's house, at Able, led by Yahweh, Yahshua, and the witness Israel. Let the heavens rejoice, let the earth be exceedingly glad. This gathering is Yahweh's righteous guarding kingdom. Let the seas roar, let all life in them roar. There will never be a return to ever again be sad.
In Jeremiah 23, verses 7 and 8, we see today's greatest gathering. Therefore, behold, the days come, says Yahweh, that they will no longer say, as surely as Yahweh lives, who brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But they will say, as surely as Yahweh lives, who brought up, led, and gathered the seed of the house of Israel into the protected place at Abel, and from all countries where they had been driven, and they will dwell in their own land.
This certainly was one of the greatest gatherings, but this is just the beginning of the greatest gathering ever, because the prophecy in Isaiah 2:2 and Micaiah 4:1 say that all nations will eventually flow to the house of Yahweh. We at YPN News want to invite you to join us at the next feast at the House of Yahweh. Contact the House of Yahweh at P.O. Box 2498, Abilene, Texas 79604, or you can call toll-free at 1-800-613-9494, or visit the website at yahweh.com. And for all calls outside of the United States, please call the number on your screen. I'm Kim Kaziaka on behalf of all of us here at YPN News. Thanks for watching.